Hello, I'm Michael Glass from the FXcast Market Analysis team. This is our FXcast Market Analysis trading plan. In each of our videos, we try to identify high probability trading setups. We'll evaluate the gold chart to see if there's any leading sentiment. We will create a low volatility watch list, an inside bar watch list, and we'll review the economic calendar to see if there are any releases that could affect our open and new trades. As always, please send your comments and feedback to analysis@fxcast.com. Moving on to the euro dollar, and as the dollar is consolidating, we can see a little bit of that here in the euro dollar. We can see this range 1.388 down to 1.364, and sort of just kind of consolidated. Even when we popped out of it, we came back into that area, cycled, popped out of it, came right back to it. So this certainly seems to be a range that we'll see whether or not the market wants to get out of. Now, of course, when we come out of here long term, we can see that we're technically in a downtrend. Here we have our swing high back here in April 2008, made it a lower high, another lower high. So keep in mind, long term, we're in a downtrend, but you can also see longer term just the range that the market's in. So when we come over here to our 1 hour time frame, we can see that we're just ever fractionally in a buy zone while we're below our long-term moving average. The dollar is in control, and when we got a little bit of a divergence here, where obviously we came down here, but you notice that the dollar never really took control in that move. So it's interesting to see that. The euro is averaging a little bit lower, as is the dollar. We got a little heads up that this move was coming to an end, which it did. And now the buyers in control with the indicator being at neutral. Now we'll also see the consolidation here on the pound dollar. And like I said, you could just go in here and mark in what's going on right here to show a much tighter range compared to our larger range. And the reason I hadn't done it yet is if you come in here, you can kind of get an idea where now we have this real tight range in here. So you can see how the last month or so has been in that 1.58 to 1.60 range. So we got resistance to the 200 moving average at 1.609. We got support here at 1.58. What's going to be a catalyst to move us out of here? We're also in a buy zone here, just below our long-term moving average. Likewise, the dollar is in control here. And we can see that both the dollar and the pound trending lower. The buyers ever so briefly are in control. Finishing off with the dollar franc. And here we are out of at least the initial range. And now we're in our new range, basically between 0.891 all the way up here to 0.928. So, still nice moves up here. We'll see what's going to be a catalyst to get us above 0.91. However, here we're in a sell zone while we're above our long-term moving average. And once again, we see the dollar in control. For this one, since the dollar is in control, that will allow for the pair to move higher. Franc averaging lower, dollar averaging lower. Really needed the buyers or the sellers being in control. As we come to today's watch list, we have the dollar Canadian and the dollar yen on our 1 hour time frame using Bollinger Bands. For our inside bar watch list, we have no candidates. Let's go to the economic calendar. So you asked for what's going to be the catalyst. Well, let's take a look. We've got GDP for Germany. We've got GDP for France. We do have some inflation data for the pound, but we also have GDP for the European Union. We also have the ZEW survey for Germany. So definitely some things that can, impact the market here. So we maybe see some of our pairs get out of those range. We would like to thank you for watching our FXcast market analysis. As we continue to improve and make adjustments so that you're getting value from our videos, we want you to take the time to give us feedback, give us comments, send us questions about what you would like to see in our videos, and you can send those comments and feedbacks to analysis@fxcast.com, or you can post to our daily forum. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.